Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into the high-stakes drama brewing on The Bold and the Beautiful. The plot has thickened, and the tension between Hope Logan and her mother, Brooke Logan, has reached a boiling point after Hope and Carter Walton's bold takeover. What started as a calculated move to shake things up at Forrester Creations has turned into a complete nightmare for Hope, who now finds herself at odds with the one person she thought she could always trust. This week, we'll explore the fallout of this family betrayal, the emotional unraveling of Hope, and the complex decisions that could change everything for the Logan family. Keep reading as we break down the latest developments and what's coming next. Let's start with the heart of the conflict, Hope's fury towards her mother. Brooke's decision to spy on Hope and Carter and immediately run to Ridge Forrester with the news of their plans has devastated Hope. She feels utterly betrayed, not just by her mother's actions, but by the choice to go behind her back and involve Ridge instead of talking things through with her first. It's one thing for Brooke to be concerned, but the way she handled it has left Hope feeling like her loyalty was never truly with her. For Hope, it's a clear indication that Brooke's primary allegiance is to Ridge and the Forrester family, not to her own daughter. This sense of abandonment cuts deep, and the pain is only magnified by the way Brooke acted, as though Hope couldn't be trusted to make her own decisions. The confrontation between mother and daughter is inevitable, and when it happens, it's nothing short of explosive. Hope has always been close to her mother, but now, their relationship is on the brink. Hope won't hold back in expressing just how hurt and angry she is. She'll make it clear that she's not just upset about Brooke's betrayal, but also about the way Brooke undermined her. Hope feels that Brooke should have had a private conversation with her first, rather than running straight to Ridge. But more than that, she'll feel as though her mother has chosen Ridge's side over her own. In Hope's mind, it's not just a matter of loyalty, it's a matter of respect. She believes that Brooke's actions have not only hurt her personally, but they've also shown that her mother doesn't trust her to handle her own affairs. On the other side, Brooke is not without her own reasons for acting as she did. While Hope sees it as a betrayal, Brooke will argue that she was simply trying to protect her daughter from making a huge mistake. In her mind, Hope was on the verge of doing something that could ruin her life, and as a mother, it's her job to intervene when her child is about to make a decision that could have lasting consequences. But was Brooke's approach the right one? Was it really her place to go to Ridge and spill the beans without giving Hope a chance to explain herself? Brooke's perspective might be that she was acting out of love and concern, but for Hope, it's a bitter pill to swallow. The real question here is whether Brooke's loyalty lies with her daughter or with the Forrester family, and Hope feels that the answer has already been made crystal clear. Brooke's defense hinges on the idea that she was trying to prevent a catastrophe. She'll argue that she was stepping in to stop Hope from making a mistake she couldn't undo, but Hope isn't having any of it. In Hope's eyes, Brooke had no right to go over her head and make decisions for her. Brooke may have believed she was protecting her daughter, but the truth is that her actions have caused irreparable damage to their relationship. By going behind Hope's back, Brooke has sent a message to her daughter that she doesn't trust her judgment. But was Brooke's intervention truly about love, or was it more about her own fears and insecurities? After all, Hope's takeover of Forrester Creations represents a significant shift in the family dynamic, and Brooke may have felt threatened by the changes Hope was trying to bring about. Perhaps, in a way, Brooke was trying to maintain control of a situation that was slipping out of her hands. Now, let's take a closer look at the emotional toll this situation is taking on Hope. While Brooke is focused on protecting her, Hope is unraveling in ways viewers have started to notice. Something is clearly off with Hope, and her recent actions suggest a much deeper emotional struggle than just a disagreement with her mother. The takeover was just the beginning. This could be the start of a much bigger storyline, one where Hope is faced with internal conflicts that could alter her entire future. Rumor has it that Hope will soon receive a diagnosis, potentially related to mental health issues that have been building for some time. Could Hope be dealing with anxiety, depression, or another mental health condition that is driving her to make reckless decisions? At this point, anything is possible, and the idea that Hope's actions are being fueled by something deeper is becoming more and more plausible. As the drama unfolds, viewers will be left wondering if Hope is really in control of her own actions, or if something more significant is at play here. But as much as Hope is unraveling, Brooke has her own issues to deal with. The tension between them is escalating, and neither of them seems willing to back down. Hope's fury is only going to intensify, and as she continues to push her mother away, the question becomes, will Brooke try to make amends, or will she stand her ground? In the coming weeks, we may see Brooke struggle to repair the damage done, but will Hope even give her the chance? The rift between them could set the stage for an even bigger clash, one that threatens to break their bond permanently. It's also worth considering the future of Hope's relationship with Carter. The two have been working closely together on this takeover, and Carter has stood by Hope's side through all of this. But with Hope becoming more volatile and unpredictable, how long will Carter remain in her corner? Could his loyalty to Hope be tested as her emotional state continues to deteriorate? As Hope faces the consequences of her actions, she may find that her relationships are starting to fracture, and Carter may not be the only one who begins to question his role in her life. So, what does the future hold for Hope and Brooke? Will they reconcile, or has this betrayal irreparably damaged their relationship? Will Hope's emotional unraveling lead her down a path of destruction, or will she find a way to regain control of her life? One thing is for sure, the fallout from this family feud is far from over. Stay tuned, because the drama on The Bold and the Beautiful is only just beginning, and the twists and turns ahead are bound to leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The Forrester family is coming after Hope Logan's future in a big way, and tensions are rising at every turn. The stakes are higher than ever, and we're here to break it all down for you. From corporate power plays to personal betrayals, there's a lot to unpack. Let's explore what's next for Hope, the Forresters, and the new faces causing trouble in town. First, let's focus on the brewing storm at Forrester Creations. Ridge Forrester and Steffi Forrester Finnegan are making strategic moves to undermine Hope's position within the company, and it seems like they've got their sights set squarely on her future. The family is preparing to strike back after Brooke Logan overheard a conversation between Hope and Carter Walton that set the wheels in motion. Ridge, ever the tactical businessman, immediately took action. He confronted Carter, offering him a chance to back out of his alliance with Hope. But Carter, in a bold show of loyalty, refused to abandon Hope, ultimately losing his job in the process. The fallout from this decision will undoubtedly reverberate through Forrester Creations, and it raises the question, how far will Ridge and Steffi go to ensure Hope's downfall? But Ridge's revenge doesn't end with Carter. He's also enlisted Justin Barber to look into Carter's LLC scheme and find a way to undo it. Justin's investigation into the paperwork revealed that the situation is more complex and dangerous than Ridge initially thought. After consulting with a colleague, Justin warned Ridge that the implications of Carter's actions could have far-reaching consequences. Ridge, now realizing that he might be dealing with something far more serious than a simple corporate move, knows he must take his next steps carefully. As tensions rise, Ridge is preparing to share what he's uncovered with Eric Forrester and Steffi. But what happens next could put Hope in an even more vulnerable position, setting the stage for a showdown between family members. How will Eric react when he learns the truth about Carter's scheme? And how far will Ridge and Steffi go to protect their family legacy? Meanwhile, over at Il Giardino, things are heating up in unexpected ways. The restaurant, which has already played host to a number of dramatic moments, is set for a new edition that promises to spice things up even more. Fans can expect some fresh faces and a new dynamic that will add even more tension to the ongoing drama. One of those fresh faces is Remy Price, who has recently begun working at Il Giardino. But as we know in soap operas, things are rarely as they seem, and Remy's arrival may not be as innocent as it appears. His run-in with Sheila Carter-Sharp at the restaurant sets off a series of events that could change the course of the story. Could Sheila be the one to see through Remy's true intentions? Or is there more to his sinister plans than meets the eye? What is Remy hiding, and how far will he go to achieve his goals? Speaking of Sheila, her interactions with Electra Forrester are taking an unexpected turn. Electra, who seems to have forged a close bond with Ivy Forrester, might not be as sweet and innocent as she appears. The cracks in their relationship are starting to show, and with Remy lurking in the background, it's possible that he might play a pivotal role in their fallout. Will Remy's presence create even more tension between Electra and Ivy? Or will Electra's true nature be the catalyst for a more explosive confrontation? Fans will definitely want to keep an eye on this developing storyline, as the dynamics between these characters could soon unravel in dramatic fashion. As the drama continues to unfold, the stakes have never been higher. The Forresters are preparing to make a bold move against Hope's future, while new faces like Remy Price and Sheila Carter add layers of intrigue and danger to the mix. With personal vendettas, corporate power plays, and a web of secrets slowly being exposed, it's anyone's guess how this will all play out. Will Ridge and Steffi succeed in bringing Hope down? Can Remy's sinister plans be stopped before it's too late? And what about Electra? Will her relationship with Ivy survive the coming storm? There's no telling what's next, but one thing is for sure, the drama on The Bold and the Beautiful is only getting started. From Electra Forrester's attempt at a fresh start to the arrival of the newest villain, Remy Price, things are heating up, and fans are in for an emotional roller coaster. In this episode, we explore the challenges Electra faces, the dark secrets behind Remy's obsession, and the complicated dynamics at play between the characters. Let's unpack all the twists and turns that are about to come your way. As the drama unfolds, one character who has been at the center of a major struggle is Electra Forrester. The audience has witnessed her trying to overcome a modern form of harassment that's been plaguing her life. Fake, digitally altered images known as deepfakes. These images have caused public humiliation, shaking Electra to her core. However, the person behind these malicious acts was not a random internet troll but someone she considered a friend, Remy Price. What was once a seemingly innocent encounter at Il Giardino quickly turns into something far more sinister when we learn that Remy didn't just accidentally bump into Electra, he planned the whole thing. This revelation sheds light on the darker side of his character and the twisted motivations driving him. What began as an innocent interaction quickly escalates into a dangerous game, one that leaves Electra vulnerable and unsure of who she can trust. Thankfully, in the midst of this turmoil, Electra has Will Spencer by her side. Will has become her protector, a steadfast ally who remains determined to shield her from the psychological warfare Remy is waging against her. His role in her life is growing more crucial by the day, as he stands as a barrier between her and the dangerous forces surrounding her. His protective nature is not just a reflection of his feelings for Electra but also an essential defense mechanism in a world where people like Remy can easily take advantage of kindness and trust. The growing tension between Will and Remy will likely come to a head, and the stakes are high as both men will soon clash over Electra's heart and safety. Electra's backstory has been carefully woven into the fabric of this ongoing drama. As we look back, it's clear that her return to Los Angeles earlier this year was not just for show. Her connection to the Forrester family runs deep, and her involvement with them continues to play a significant role in the storyline. When Ivy Forrester made her return to the city, it was clear she had unfinished business with Liam Spencer. But what most fans didn't expect was the way Electra's path would cross with Ivy's, and how the two would eventually come together to pitch an ambitious plan to Forrester Creations. The duo's plan to revive Quinn Fuller's jewelry line was no small feat, and with Carter Walton's help, they were able to make a pitch to Eric Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and Steffi Forrester. This was a pivotal moment for Electra, as she sought to cement her place in the Forrester legacy, while at the same time grappling with the personal turmoil brought on by Remy's actions. Despite her past trauma, Electra remains a good-hearted person who continues to see the best in people. This makes her the perfect target for someone like Remy, who is clearly obsessed with her. The more the audience learns about Remy, the more it becomes evident that he is not just a character who has failed to mature, he is someone with a deep-seated, unhealthy attraction to Electra. His motivations, while not yet fully revealed, suggest that he may have grandiose ideas about a relationship with Ivy that never came to fruition, or perhaps he is someone who believes that a friendly, caring person like Electra must feel the same way about him, even when she doesn't. This twisted sense of entitlement is what makes Remy such a dangerous character. He is not only a threat to Electra, but to those she loves. Adding fuel to the fire is the fact that Remy has recently been hired by Deacon Sharp, which opens up a whole new realm of possibilities for his character. Deacon, ever the opportunist, has given Remy a platform that will allow him regular access to Electra. This new position provides Remy with the means to orchestrate his schemes while maintaining the appearance of being an upstanding employee. This development also introduces the idea that Remy's actions may not just be driven by infatuation with Electra, but by a deeper, more dangerous need to control and manipulate her life. As this storyline unfolds, Will Spencer finds himself on high alert, sensing that there is something more sinister at play with Remy. With Will's protective instincts kicking into full gear, it's only a matter of time before he confronts Remy head-on. The dynamic between these two men will undoubtedly add layers of complexity to the narrative. Remy's hidden attraction to Electra will soon be impossible to conceal, and it's clear that Will become an obstacle he must eliminate in order to get closer to her. The audience is now holding its breath, waiting for the explosive moments that are about to unfold as Remy's true intentions come to light. What does the future hold for Electra, Remy, and Will? The stakes are higher than ever, and with each passing episode, the tension between these characters grows more intense. Will Remy's obsession spiral out of control, or will Will's protective instincts be enough to keep Electra safe? As this storyline continues to develop, we can only anticipate more shocking twists, dark secrets, and intense confrontations. The journey ahead promises to be filled with heart-pounding moments and jaw-dropping revelations that will keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Stay tuned for more The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers as we continue to follow this thrilling narrative and discover just how far Remy will go to pursue his twisted obsession.